when you're getting started, and how to start your business. The main things that I feel like have been successful for Jason and me. Now, we've gotten to gold so far, but the main things that I feel like have been successful for us, number one, that I would always say, post daily. Every day, be consistent. Whether it be a testimony or how Plexus has impacted you. Every once in a while, you can go for the business side, but honestly, most people are going to be drawn to really good before and after pictures. You want to make sure to have good info with it, the testimonies, and try and vary your posts. There's going to be some that are for weight loss, but also consider things that other people might suffer from. Maybe it's gout or anxiety or fibromyalgia or MS, all sorts of things that Plexus can potentially help with. So you want to kind of vary your posts when you're sharing. Secondly, when you post, if you find it from somebody else, which is typically where you'll find them, you'll either get them from me or maybe Mandy or the testimonies page, wherever you get them, please, please, please don't click share, because a couple of reasons. For one, they're going to see my name associated with that testimony, and they're going to think of me, honestly, and not you. And it's been known to happen before that people click on my name or the person's name who originally posted. And you don't want that to happen, because you're trying to get people involved, not trying to get people involved with me. So I would hate for that to be an opportunity that you could potentially miss by sharing somebody else's post. It's super easy. What I always do is I copy the post and then I save the post actually and the picture to my computer if I'm on my computer. I've actually created a file that's just simply called Plexus Testimonials. I have a Word document, and on my Word document, I have the name of the person whose testimony it is, followed by that testimony. And then I'll copy the picture and save it into that file also, and I'll name the picture by that person's name. That way, if I want to refer back to it later, it's really easy. Just go to the testimony with that person's name, the picture with that person's name, and share it. Super, super easy. Or you can actually even do it on your phone too. But what you'll have to do is go to the Facebook on Google Chrome. You can't use the Facebook app. You can save the pictures on the app, but you cannot copy and paste the text. I've tried and it doesn't work. So you'll have to go through Google Chrome in order to copy and paste the text. Second thing I would say, and you'll hear this many different times from many different people, for when you're getting started, make a list of 100 people. Okay, that's aiming kind of low. I would try and make a list of 200 people. You'd be surprised. I know you're all thinking you don't know 100 people. You'd be surprised how many people, when you really sit down, you can think of, whether it's coworkers, friends, family, friends of family. And if you really want to be specific, try and think of what specifically Plexus might be able to help them with. Whether weight can typically be a sensitive subject, but if you know that they've had gout, if you know that they suffer from anxiety, if you know that they suffer from depression, any of those things could be beneficial. So you want to think of a list of people. Now, be sensitive. You don't want to message somebody ever and be like, hey, you could probably use to lose some weight. I can help you. Now, obviously, if they're close friends, you're going to know if they've done Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Advocare, any other things. And you might be able to say, I know you've tried this and it really didn't work for you. Maybe Plexus can. That might be a good segue, but always be sensitive, especially when you're talking about somebody's weight, because that can be a very sore subject. And I want you to really think the toughest people to contact are typically going to be your close friends and your family. They're either going to be your biggest supporters or your biggest critics. But what I want you to think of, who do you want to go to Maui with? That's a good thing to think of. Who would you want to go to Maui with? Because those are going to be the people that you want to team up with you, that you want to work this business with. And I'll be honest, everybody struggles with getting their best friends sometimes. Well, maybe not everybody, but I have. And those are your biggest skeptics. But think of, who do you want to go to Maui with? Who would you want to ideally work this business with? And go after those people with the idea of, I would love to do this and share this with you. I love this opportunity. Our team is amazing. We have lots of support. You'd love it. I love it. I think you'd love it. So you can approach it that way. That's what I've done. Another thing I would do, a couple different things that I think really, really, really help spark interest with people without making too much effort. Go get business cards. You want to get business cards with your name on them. Get cute ones that people will like. Something that'll draw the attention. Also, another thing that I do personally, I like to have Plexus clothing. I have several shirts I've ordered from the back office. I have hats I've ordered from the back office. I also have shirts and hats that I've ordered off of Etsy. Or we also even have an ambassador on our team who makes cute little blingy shirts and hats. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can hook you up with it. Another thing I do that I found very successful, and some of you actually might be watching this, that I found on garage sale sites, but garage sale sites can be a great way to meet people, to find people that are interested. Right now, we've been doing our 7-day trial challenges, and I got about half the people that tried the last one. I got them out of my friends that were interested after I posted the challenge on my page. And the other half I got off of garage sale sites. If you post consistently, people will get interested. Now you'll notice we just started the 21-day challenge of 21 posts in 21 days for $21. I really, really, really suggest, if this is something you're interested in, take me up on that, because you will see that if you post every day consistently with varied posts about different benefits of Plexus, don't just go for the business side, don't just go for the weight loss side. Try and mix it up. Okay, and make sure that it has good before and after photos. You don't want to just write about Plexus and put your website. Okay. Honestly, I recommend you don't ever put your website on the post. If the people are interested, let them come to you. Because what I have found, if you put your website on there, they're going to go to your website before they're going to go to you. And when that happens, a lot of times, as they may think, keep in mind how you were before you became an ambassador, they might think, holy cow, this is expensive. I'm not willing to invest in it. So ideally, do not post your website on your posts, because you can potentially scare people away. I know you think you're making it easier for them to just read it and go straight to your site. The truth is, that's not what happens. It can actually backfire on you. And the last thing I would definitely say that I think is the number one, every single person that has gone anywhere with Plexus will tell you, the number one thing is follow up, follow up, follow up. I cannot stress this enough. Anytime people show interest, okay, talk to them about it. If they're not interested right now, give them a couple weeks, follow back, and just say, hey, I just wanted to check back up with you on Plexus, see what you think, see if you're interested. Are there any other questions I can answer for you? Another thing I always suggest, add people to the testimonies page. Okay, ask them first. Do not just add them, but say, would you be willing? Okay, that's, I've found, now this is probably through my conscious discipline training at school, but I've found huge keywords to really open people up are, would you be willing? Okay, it does not sound forceful. It sounds very respectful. Would you be willing to let me add you to a testimonies page? I think you could see some great testimonies that you may connect with. I find that when I say that to people, I pretty much always get a yes. If you say, I'm going to add you to a testimonies page, or you just add them, it's not necessarily going to go as well. And then explain how our testimonies page works. Okay, I'm going to add you to our testimonies page now. At the top, there's a magnifying glass. You can type in keywords that you're interested in from your computer. They cannot do that on their phone. They have to go to their computer, and they can type in keywords such as anxiety, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, whatever it may be, and they can find testimonies that pertain to any circumstances that they might be in, or if they know somebody. Another thing I suggest, if you talk to somebody and they're like, not right now, guys, that's not a no. That is not a no, it's a not right now. Give them a month, follow back up. If you do get a no, and that's okay, you're going to get no's. People typically won't say no, but if you do get a no, then say, hey, that's okay. You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk back and forth with me about this. If you happen to know anybody that struggles with their weight or anxiety or not having energy during the day, problems sleeping, allergies, migraines, if you can think of anybody that struggles with those things, even if you're not interested, I would love it if you would give them my name. Okay? And honestly, I've had conversations with people who have said, I'm not interested. And then when I start talking about different things that Plexus helps, all of a sudden they become interested. They're like, oh, wait, I didn't know it could help with allergies. I didn't know it could help with migraines. So keep in mind, Plexus is not about weight loss. Plexus is about getting your body healthy. And you want to make sure that you're relaying so many different ways that Plexus can help you. Now, as far as posting about the business side, some people go with really pushing the business route. Typically, most of us don't. For multiple reasons. I didn't start Plexus to sell it. And I didn't start selling Plexus for the money because I don't really consider it selling Plexus. I got my husband on it because I wanted to see if it could help him with his migraines. It did. I got my parents on it because I knew my dad needed some help with his blood pressure. Okay. I don't care about the pay points that I get for my dad. I don't care about the pay points that I get for my husband. I love the fact that he doesn't have migraines. So keep in mind that Plexus is about helping people first and foremost. Second, you make some money. You can make some great money. There's amazing benefits. We do have an amazing compensation plan. But keep that in mind. Try and focus first on the health benefits of Plexus. I would honestly pretty much go like a 6-to-1 ratio. 6 days of the week, talk about the benefits of Plexus for your health. The 7th day, you can talk about how it's helped you financially. Okay? What a great business opportunity it is. You can, earn a trip to Maui. You can earn a free Lexus. We have 22-year-olds in our company making, 5 figures a month. So the opportunity is there. But you never want people to think that you're talking to them about Plexus because you want to make money off of them. Because that's not why we do what we do. So just keep that in mind. And always, always, always think of what got you interested in Plexus. What did you notice potentially on Facebook that got you interested? It probably wasn't a Plexus logo. It probably was an amazing picture that you thought, wow, I wish that could be me. Or maybe it was you seeing a Lexus and thought, wow, I would love it if that could be me. So just keep in mind when you're sharing, think of what got your attention. Okay? If you have any questions about any of this stuff, make sure to ask me. That's why I'm here. Every day, message me or post it on our page. Talk to you soon. Bye.